I'm going to just start by telling you all a little bit about what the social action projects are from our Friends Forever side. I won't be doing that for too long. I know what we're really here for is to hear from the folks that completed them, but just to give us a little bit of background. So Friends Forever International's mission is to help youth become the best versions of themselves so that they can help their community become the best version of itself. And going through these projects are really where we get to take that mission and make it actionable. And these two and the rest of the folks that have made it to this point are really a testament to that in making that small scale community change with the resources that they have at their disposal right now. So the FFI immersion program, these programs are usually between 10 and 16 days in person, but before their in-person component, they go through a team building phase where they develop their team identity, they bond as a team, and they come up with the goals and the foundation for success during the in-person component of their program. And then after that in-person part, they go through what you're just seeing the final component of right now, which is their community building phase, where they develop, plan, and implement a community-based project addressing a need that they recognize in the community that they're in. And just to give you a little overview, this has been, this time, it's our first time doing it quite in this way. As anyone who's been with Friends Forever for a while knows, we're constantly changing the mold of what we do and doing things that are making improvements that are more efficient and work for the groups we're working with. So the community building phase is about 12 weeks with some breaks in between for some in-person meetings and some areas of feedback. But for the most part, these folks have been walking themselves through that curriculum and communicating with us along the way. And when it comes to, like I had mentioned, of understanding a community need that they're going to address, we've started by comparing and contrasting the way we see that community issue with other folks, understanding who in our community is already addressing that issue, why that issue matters, and more specifically, why it matters to us. What is our why? And how does the perspective that we have impact the way that we view this issue? And then taking all of that information, everyone looks at, okay, what impact can I make with all of that information in mind? They first developed a brainstorm where they turned their project idea and develops a list of stakeholders and folks in their community that could help, some of the outcomes for their project and what success really looks like. They developed all of the objectives. We use the OCRA's method here of objectives, key results, and action steps. And they developed a budget and put those in order of what's going to be most essential for their project to be able to happen. And then from all of those objectives, key results, action steps, we've turned those action steps into a timeline and an actionable plan that they can follow through. And as you can see, that in itself and getting that to its most finalized state and submitting a project proposal is a lot of work. And along the way, they've had different advisory reviews where they've met with staff, alumni, and got some feedback on their projects and learned about ways that they can further develop them. So there's been that sort of communicative Friends Forever piece throughout, but they've really done an enormous amount of work to reach the point that you're seeing today.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all. And yeah. So I am the person who Alex introduced. Hello again, and I am planning to carry out a local project, a tiny but warm one, and its name is One Can, One Cookie. We can skip to the other one. Thank you. So first, oops, can we go back to the other one? Yeah, thank you. So first of all, I'm going to be talking about the project. Then we are going to move on to stakeholders and the timeline. And finally, we will be talking about the budget. Yeah. So our main aim with this project is to reduce the food insecurity in Yarmouth. After coming here, arriving in Canada, I noticed that no country is perfect, and every country has some issues with certain topics. And the one that I saw here was poverty and hunger related to it. So I have noticed that food prices in Canada have been in an increasing trend, and the government has been working on how to solve this problem. Meanwhile, there are people who have been having trouble with hunger or malnutrition, especially in the low income social circles. In order to alleviate this problem, a number of food banks have been founded within the recent years. Together with the project called One Can One Cookie, our project, I aim to help one of the food banks in Nova Scotia by providing them non-perishable food. And at the end, we will have reached out to people who have been struggling with food insecurity. So my school is in a district called Yarmouth, and we have a local food bank here. And one of the clubs in our school conducted a project to support this local food bank. So it also inspired me, and it made me think uh, this project is doable, and the local food bank is reachable. And the outlines of this project, I just want to describe how it is going to be like. So if you ask how this project will work, I would like to draw an outline for you. So our project is based upon school sales, where various foods or beverages are sold with a relatively more affordable price, and an amount of money is made for the school at the end. So this is our method, but we're going to use cookie sales. We will open a stand when the bell for the lunch break has rung on Fridays, and people will be able to get cookies from this table by means of either money or a can or package of non-perishable food. Uh, so they can bring a box of cereal, and they will get 2 cookies or 3 cookies. It depends on the price of the cereal, and we're gonna do some research to arrange this. So while the money earned from these sales will be spent on buying more non-perishable foods, the cans or packages of non-perishable food will be directly sent to the food bank in Yarmouth on a lorry. And we can skip this part. Thank you. So these are my stakeholders. I have actually 2 more, but I want to share why I chose these stakeholders with you. Uh, First of all, they know the student's profile in the school, so they will help me with my sales management. And then they're open and willing to such ideas like helping people and doing projects for their communities. And they're trustable, collaborative, and not beyond my reach. So first of all, they're actually managing a lot of things in the school. For example, the Interact Club has conducted some other projects like sales, and the school board is the administrative system of the school, and teachers are great, helpful, and they're also in charge of a classroom. And my friends, they are amazing, and they're supportive, and they're open to any kind of ideas. This is beautiful because we can actually argue with each other to generate better ideas, and this is great. Also, my host family and biological family in Turkey, they are so supportive. They will offer me financial sources, so I am happy and actually okay with the stakeholders. So yeah, we can skip. Um, Now I want to talk about the timeline. So I was supposed to have begun actually, but this was our exam week, and I couldn't find the people that I need to meet. So I am actually today starting with a meeting with the counselor. So it's going to be in the lunchtime. So it's going to be our starting line. And then on the 6th of February, we will start to announce this project with posters, which will be prepared on Canva. Then we're going to find some collaborators with my friends, with my friend group, and with the help of the Interact Club at school. On the 9th of March, we are going to bake our cookies. We're going to uh, get prepared to provide hygiene, and we're going to make some posters, and we're going to arrange our table and the cover on it. Yeah. Thank you. And the big day will come on the 10th of March, the first sale. Then we are planning to repeat this sales 2 more times. And the last one, if we skip to the other slide, yeah, the last one will be held on the 12th of May. Then we're going to purchase more non-perishable food with the money that we have raised. And the already been gathered up will be delivered by a lorry to the local food bank on the 17th of May. Yes. So this is our plan. And when it comes to the budget, it's going to be a quite affordable one. We're going to start with small amounts, but it can get bigger. In case of this situation, I have my supporters, financial supporters, and also I'm planning to use GoFundMe or such applications. As you can see, the most expensive thing here is flour and a bamboo tray to display the cookies on the table. And the total money will be just 81.56 Canadian dollars, taxes included. So yeah, we can skip. Thank you. And thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And I have a note here. As it can be concluded, this project also tries to be eco-friendly as much as possible. So the cookies planned to be sold are all vegetarian, but we're working on a vegan option too, with flaxseed eggs. Yeah, keeping in mind the people who need to feed on a gluten-free diet, we also created a gluten-free option, which is quite possible for us to make. So thank you. Yeah. If you have any questions, any criticism, I'm looking forward to it. So thank you.